Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video you are going to learn how to use Hibernate Validator with Quarkus. You can use Hibernate Validator in your project for validating the input-output of your REST services, validating the parameters and return values of the methods of your business services. In this first part of the video, you are going to create a Quarkus project, add the Quarkus Hibernate Validator dependency, use the annotation NotBlank and min, and in the end, use the annotation valid. Let's start and follow my steps. Step 1. Check that you have installed Java and Maven in your local machine. Step 2. With Maven, create a Quarkus project. In this video, I'm using Quarkus version 2.6.0. Good. After that, go inside the project folder. Step 3. Add the Quarkus Hibernate Validator extension in your project using the command add extension. Well done. Open the project with Visual Studio Code, for example, and open the pom.xml file. You will see all dependencies, including Quarkus Hibernate Validator. Step 4. Inside the package org.js, create a new file movie.java. This Java bin represents your movie with a title, director, and minutes. Take a moment to create it, including all getter and setter methods. Step 5. Inside the movie class, for each field, add a few annotations provided by Hibernate Validator to validate the fields. The title of the movie must be NotBlank. You can even put a custom message like this one. Let's do the same for the director. At the end, for the minutes field, you can use a different annotation like min to define the minimum valid value that you can assign to it. Let's put, for example, the value 60. Step 6. Open the movie resource class and delete the hello method. Then define the structure of a new method called CreateMovie with a movie object as input and a response object as output. This method represents the resting point to add a new movie. Inside the class, inject the validator object provided by Hibernate Validator. After that, create an empty list of movies to store all the movies. Now, inside the CreateMovie, use the validator.validate, passing the movie to validate the input received. It returns a set of violations. If this set is empty, it means the object is valid, so you can add it inside the list. In case of failure, you can concatenate all the violation messages and send back to its output. Don't forget to use the produce and consumes annotation on top of the CreateMovie method. Well done! Let's now compile the project in development mode and try it with Postman. Create a JSON that represents the movie with a valid value for title, director, and minutes. In this case, you have successfully added the movie inside the list. if you try to send a new movie with an empty director and minutes lower than 60, you will receive two messages of both of the fields. The director must be not blank or empty, and the movie must be at least 60 minutes. Try to send it with an empty title and you receive the message the title must be not blank or empty. Step 7. While using the validator manually might be useful for some advanced usage, but if you want to simply validate a parameter of your REST endpoint, you can use different annotation like valid, which will cascade the validation to the bin. Let's duplicate the CreateMovie method and use the annotation valid provided by Hibernate Validator. In this way, you can simplify the content of the method because if the input is not valid, with the valid annotation, Hibernate Validator will return an error message. Let's try it with Postman. You have to use the endpoint /valid. First case, no violations. But if you remove the title, you will receive a custom response, a custom JSON, where you can see the violation messages. Let's try now with the director. Good. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel to be always updated about new videos that I will upload, and see you in the next one. Bye.